Everyone, Scott here from the fragrance channel, Scott Aromatico. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. I love making these videos. I love you guys coming along on the journey. I love you guys coming along on my fragrance journey. This is so much fun, and I love talking about all things fragrances, and I especially love when I discover new houses. That's exactly what I have done. I have discovered a brand new, amazing, fun, exciting fragrance house called the Bubble Collection. They are so cool, and I'm so excited to be sharing them with you. I just got a brand new discovery kit. I want to deep dive right into it. And one of the reasons why they check off the boxes for me is because I love travel, and so their fragrances invoke that feeling of travel. But I also love anything that has to do with challenging yourself, the mind, the body, and the soul. And that's what these fragrances encapsulate. And I'm so excited to share them with you. And hopefully I can bring a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of insight, and maybe just a little bit of entertainment. So sit back, get your popcorn, let's dive right in, and let me show you a little bit about the Bubble Collection. All right, so when I got this package in the mail, of course it was safe and sound and arrived packaged very well. And then this is what was awaiting for me inside my package, and I love this, guys. It looks just like a bubble. You know how bubbles have that iridescent look. And inside was a thank you card, which I thought was a nice touch, showing their whole fragrance line. Website right there. And then inside, of course, I have some well wishes from the two founders, and that is what they look like right there. Okay. And then also inside was, just something that kind of give me a little introduction. It says the Bubble Collection, genderless, ageless, and boundless, and that's really important to the company. And of course, I've got the discovery set, and then I've got some note breakdowns of each of the fragrances and stuff like that. And let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, one of the things that got me interested in this fragrance house is I want to give away, and I received a full bottle, and this bottle was called Bubble Harmony, and here's the box, okay? And then this is the fragrance. This is a 50 ml, and by the way, if you guys are interested in full bottles, all 50 ml bottles are 120 bucks. If you go on the website, you can sign up, give them their email, sign up for their newsletter, be a part of the group, and they will send you a discount code, and you can save like 15, sometimes 20%. I guess it just depends what promotion they're running, and you can save on your order. And my daughter and I both fell in love with it, but she ended up taking the bottle and stealing it from me, so now it's hers, and of course I can't say no to my daughter. But I was just so excited about this company and the direction they're heading. We had to get the discovery kit, and so let's go ahead. The first one we're going to be talking about is called Marrakesh. And this is the bottle right here, and you can tell I've already sprayed quite a bit of the juice. All right, let me just give you a little bit of an introduction about Marrakesh. Marrakesh is a city in Morocco, home to mosques, palaces, and gardens. Take a stroll through the marketplace filled with dazzling aromas. All right, guys, so the perfumer is Gino Percantino. Let me put the bottle and the note on the screen. In the top, we've got bergamot, pink pepper, and candied ginger. In the mid, we have white tea, magnolia, and ginger flower. In the base, we have musk, cedar, amber, and white woods. And I will go ahead and spray this on my wrist and tell you my impressions. Wow. Man, I really, really love ginger fragrances. So the candied ginger and the ginger in this is so prevalent and so strong. But there's also a waxy, lemony vibe, and I think that's coming from the magnolia. And then I love that calming sensation from the white tea as well. Really, really nice, vibrant top. I think that's coming from the bergamot, which is also known to be a mood enhancer. This fragrance, first impression, is very, very versatile. I feel like I could wear this at any occasion, whether it be a special occasion or whether it just be in a t-shirt and flip-flops. This is really, really nice. Very musky on the base. Amber is not too strong. The cedar is beautiful, and the white woods help give this a clean, crisp feeling. Very, very clean, very, very crisp, very dry, but just also has this beautiful aroma, calming aroma that's coming from the white tea, and there's the ginger and the bergamot and the pink pepper giving it a nice freshness. So nice. I really like this one. Now, I would say this is moderate projection. It's not going to project past an arm's length. I'd say you get about 6 to 8 hours out of this one as well. That's about what I got. And this one is really, really, really nice. Love the way this one smells, and like I said, it's very mass appealing, so you're going to be able to wear this in the office and just wherever you go, you're not going to offend. And that's one of the things about the Bubble collection. A man could wear this, a woman could wear this, they're genderless, and they're not really strong. They're not one of those fragrances that just reach out and punch everybody in the room. You know, they're nuanced, you know, and if you're one of those people that doesn't need to scream for attention, but you know, when people lean in, maybe you're working with a coworker or you know, you're out getting drinks, they're definitely going to notice you, and they're definitely going to want to know what you're wearing, because you're not going to smell like everyone else wearing this fragrance. So Marrakesh, beautiful fragrance. It's definitely a transportive fragrance. I've never been to Marrakesh, so I don't know exactly if this smells like it, but all I can do is imagine, and I would definitely love to have a full bottle of this. All right, the next one. I was just watching a travel video the other day on Iceland, so this one in particular really got my attention. This one, guys, right here is called Reykjavik. Man, have you guys ever seen the pictures coming out of Iceland? Absolutely spectacular. That looks like a place that God himself just, you know, he just took his time when he made that country. It is absolutely breathtaking. Fire and ice. It's so beautiful, guys. Okay, so Reykjavik is a capital of Iceland on the coast, offering sweeping views of the sea, a city to recharge, restore, and refuel. This is a fragrance that invokes the sensation of rugged, invigorating, clean, crisp, frosted outdoors. It's a fragrance where you're going to find your center, clear your head, and challenge your body. The perfumer is Gino Percantino, and let me go ahead and put the bottle on the screen and read you the notes. On the top, we have juniper, angelica, and cranberry. In the mid, we have iris, jasmine, musk mallow, musk, amberwood, and oak moss. Go ahead and spray this fragrance on my wrist, and I'll give you my opinions. Okay, first opinion, right away, I am smelling that piney scent coming from the juniper. Very, very resinous, very, very woody. Like it a lot. It mixes really well with that muskiness coming from the angelica. And then, of course, the cranberry note is very sweet, but it's not overly sweet. So all those really work well together. Who would have thought, man? Cranberry, musk, and then that piney sensation coming from the juniper, so good. Okay, then as the fragrance develops, so you're going to get a slight powderiness. That, of course, is coming from the iris. Nice sweetness coming from the jasmine. And then the musk mallow, it almost gives it like, this is like a boozy medicinal quality, somewhat sweet, but not too sweet. You've got more musks in the dry down. You've got that amberwood kind of warming it up, and then a nice freshness coming from the oak moss, guys. Another amazing fragrance. This does kind of give me that feel, you know, where at first, you know, you're kind of in the cold and it's a little bit cooling and it reminds you of the brisk outdoors, but then you maybe look over there and you see the volcano and you see maybe the lava coming down and it kind of warms up at the end. You know, that's kind of what I'm imagining, what I'm picturing in my mind. This fragrance is very, very nice. It's also another versatile fragrance. It's also another gem in their collection. Another light, airy fragrance that doesn't announce itself in the room. And if you are looking for a fragrance like that, look no further than Reykjavik. This one is very beautiful, and I'd say you're going to get about 6 to 8 hours on your skin. All right, guys, this is my favorite out of the bunch. I cannot wait to talk about this one. So we're going to talk about Santorini. I knew this one would be my favorite because in my dreams, I picture Santorini all the time. It is one of the destinations that I so wish and so desire to go. Let me go ahead and give you a quick rundown of Santorini. Santorini is one of the most beautiful and famous islands in the world. It is windswept volcanic islands with its blue dome churches, whitewashed cubiform houses, and beautiful beaches. A place you only envision in your dreams. Well, at least I do. All right, guys, let me go ahead and put the bottle on the screen, and I'll give you the note breakdown. On the top, we have salty aquatic notes, some bright bergamot, pink pepper, and mandarin orange. In the mid, we have jasmine, orange blossom, and neroli, cedar, and pear. And in the base, we have musk, amber, seawood, and vetiver. Let's go ahead and spray this one. Oh, man, this is blended to perfection. Just to me, just smells like the most amazing, the most photorealistic sea breeze I've ever smelled in my life. It is absolutely intoxicating. So good. Those aquatic notes are blended to perfection. The brightness coming from the mandarin orange is so good, guys. That cedar works really, really well. There's a little bit of vetiver in here, a little bit of musk and amber. It just is so good. I get moderate projection. I get about 6 hours on my skin. but this one is absolutely intoxicating and will be one of the second full bottles that I order immediately, especially for the summertime. To me, this is more suited for the spring and summer. No one says you can't wear an aquatic fragrance in the wintertime. Of course you can. A lot of people love fresh fragrances because they are mass appealing, but I feel like this would work so good in the high heat. And if you're looking for a fragrance that's going to be invigorating and calm you down and refreshing, look no further than Santorini. It's just going to be so tranquil and windswept white buildings. And this fragrance is absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorites. All right, so now we're getting into the Harmony collection. That collection that I was just talking about, those three were called the Wonder Bubble. Now we're in the Harmony Bubble collection, and this has to do with more of mind, body, and soul. And the first one we're going to talk about is the one I already showed you, and that is Connect. And this one, I really know how it smells, is absolutely gorgeous. Let me give you a little bit of breakdown of Connect. Intimacy and an emotional connection is vital to our health. The perfumer is Claude Durr. Let me go ahead and put a bottle on the screen and give you the note breakdown. We have Fraiche on the top. We have cypress, apple tree, and musk mallow. In the mid, we have cottonwood, cashmere wood, rose, and birch. In the base, we have tonka, musk, woody notes, and vanilla. Let's go ahead and spray this one. Man, that smells so good. It's so fresh and spicy and powdery right off the top. There's a nice dryness coming from the cypress, and there's a nice sweet woody vibe. I think that must be coming from the apple tree note. Apple tree note is the first time I've ever smelled this in a fragrance. I don't think I've ever smelled the note of apple tree, but I imagine it's an earthy mixed with a apple sweetness. It's absolutely intoxicating. And then you've got the cottonwood in the mid, which gives it a nice, sweet, almost sticky, sappy-like vibe. The rose is beautiful. Of course, you've got birch. And then you've got the musk in the base mixed with that strong vanilla. The vanilla is absolutely beautiful and somewhat powdery in my opinion. But you're going to get about 6 to 8 hours on your skin. This is so gorgeous, and like I said, my daughter stole it from me instantaneously. And all these fragrances are unisex, so do not be afraid to wear powdery, rosy fragrances because they'll work on anybody. And these are just such nice, light, airy fragrances. Think of a bubble, guys. That's why it's called the Bubble Collection. All right, the next fragrance we're going to be talking about, this one is called Chill. All right, give you a little breakdown of that. You can't pour from an empty cup, right? So take time to refill. This is a fragrance that is restorative and helps you find your balance and serenity while refreshing and soothing the soul. The perfumer is Gino Percantino. And let me go ahead and put the bottle on the screen and I will tell you the notes. All right, in the top, we've got lemon, cardamom, and eucalyptus. In the mid, we have lotus. We also have lavender, lime blossom. And in the base, we have vanilla, amber, musk, and sandalwood. All right, so let's go ahead and spray this guy. Got to find a bare place I haven't sprayed yet. Ooh, this one is good. Oh, this one is really, really nice. I love the lemon mixed with the eucalyptus. Very, very calming. Almost kind of reminds me of stepping into like a spa to get a treatment or get a massage. Really, really nice. The lotus in here is very light and airy. It gives it a nice aquatic feel. It's a pathway to mindfulness, in my opinion. And then the lavender is beautiful, and you've got that lime blossom, which kind of gives it a honeyed nuance. It's so good, guys. And then a little bit of creaminess coming from the sandalwood, and then vanilla on the base. You're going to get about 6 to 8 hours with moderate projection, and this is another one of those versatile fragrances. And if you're thinking about chilling, what better fragrance to wear than this one right here, because it's definitely going to put you in a calm state of mind. And guys, scents really can do that to you. You know, they can really invoke feelings and emotions, and you know, it's fun. That's one of the fun things I love about fragrances, and this one really will put you in that chill state of mind. So definitely give this one a try. All right, last but not least, we're going to be talking about Celebrate. Celebrate. Let me give you a quick rundown of that one. This one is in the Harmony collection. Joyful, uplifting, and sure to help create lasting memories. The perfumer is Vincent Kuzinski. Let me give you the note breakdown. We'll put the bottle on the screen. We've got green tea in the top, bergamot, pink pepper, and thyme. In the mid, we have jasmine tea, eucalyptus, and immortelle. Mint, cassis, and then in the base we have musk, vanilla, tonka, sandalwood, and some woody notes. All right, so let's go ahead and spray this. Let's see, where can I spray this guy? Ooh, this one is good too. I'm really, really loving these fragrances with the green tea and the jasmine tea. This is so good, mixed with the eucalyptus. Really, really good. The pink pepper gives it a fresh spiciness, and of course the bergamot as well. There's a nice, ever so slightly herbaceousness, and that's coming from the thyme, but it's not too strong. And of course I love mint fragrances. So this has so many ingredients that are good for the mind and the body and the soul, and good to calm you. You've got mint, which is a good calming agent. You've got the tea, which is another, eucalyptus. So nice, guys. And the immortelle just works. Sometimes immortelle can be a weird note because it's like it doesn't know if it wants to be tobacco, honey, hay, but it just seems to work really, really well. And then of course the base has the musk, vanilla, tonka. Guys, this is so good. To me, this is very, very pleasant. Another mass appealing scent. And this is another fresh, vibrant fragrance that I think would work wonders in the spring and summer and even into the early fall. Maybe you could wear it in the wintertime. Who's to say you can't? You can wear them whenever you want to, but I feel like this would work really, really well in the spring and summer and fall. Guys, and like I said, you're going to get moderate projection in about 6 to 8 hours. So there you have it, guys. Those are my first impressions on the Bubble collection. I am super excited to have them. I can't wait to live with them a little bit longer and to, you know, kind of get a full understanding of this fragrance house. But I wanted to give you kind of a review / first impression of what I thought. And guys, they are well worth the money. 120 bucks is really a great price for some niche fragrances. So thank you so much. I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, which I'm sure you did, please leave a thumbs up. If you want to be a part of my fragrance family, which I would love to have you be part of the family, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notifications off to the side. I hope wherever you are finding peace and happiness, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Ciao.